this live stream, and hopefully everyone, well, at least hopefully anyone on on the Discord server knows I went live. Like I told everyone that I was going to. Anyways, I'll be chatting as I feel the chat. I'm just keeping on my mind of how many hours I'll be live streaming. Like, let's just say that for this certain kind of version, this certain kind of way of, like, if you think about it, the one mod that I do should apply, but then I'm kind of thinking not to, because not only I don't want to mess anything up within the game folder, but this particular mod is to allow you to use whatever weapons of the game regardless of which person you are. But here's the thing though, it kind of breaks the very immersion of the story, because for example, if you were to give Nico one of the very special weapons that Johnny gets during one of his missions, if you think about it, it kind of breaks the very immersion. Like, Nico wouldn't know what, like, maybe Nico would know, but he would know where in Liberty City he got it. So, sure, it would be epic if, if I had one of the, very much OP kind of, weapons from the Lost and Darned or the Ballad of Tony. You basically just, it would be cool, but at the same time, it would kind of break the very immersion. I'm just making sure things are good and set up, because I'll be closing up. And apparently someone made a video of how Watch Dogs 2 doomed the Watch Dogs series, but I don't know. I always thought that Watch Dogs 1 and 2 were, were basically what they set for the series, and I kind of get why some people don't like Watch Dogs 3, and it would take an epic forcing for me to continue on it, because oh yeah, that's right, I think I deleted both the crack folder and as well the zip from the certain that. Let's see here. It seems like in 1989, Pixar was a little bit more wild, it seems, compared to when they were doing Finding Nemo. Hold up, I don't mean to constantly steal, but I just want to temporarily check this out. I'm just gonna close up my browser just to help the very course. Also, please forgive me for having video tube right here. Alright, so actually I could just kinda hide it like this. And yes, right here the shortcut, I changed it from being a shortcut to a different GJ4 directory that I don't know if I'll plan to use. But I just now have it set to where that shortcut goes to the overhauled GJ4 Complete Edition. But of course, it's not like it's not the latest version of Complete Edition. It's the Patch 8 Complete Edition. Only those that have been into GJ4 so much know the separate versions and other things. I think the thing that's causing this is that
yourself.
no, it's just
Been you.
I was trying a little bit laugh with it and then proceed with other words. Let's just say that earlier I was trying to get like the latest version of GTA 4 to see if I could try to enforce that version to work better with my built-in screen by all tabbing, because apparently if a game is having troubles with performance, you can always look into the task manager and make sure that the high priority and all cores are being enforced to run with it. So that way the game itself could a little bit shake up and run smoother. Because some old games are like that where the game may not know the full functionality of things and you may have to a little bit enforce it. Also guys, let's just say that, if you want to say like this, off stream, I got up to a point where I could swap back to the Lost and Darned only because, Ray Pacino's mission became available to Nico, and usually when it comes to the GG4, like, entire story, usually I like to make sure that once Nico's up to the point where Ray Pacino wants him, that's where I would switch to the Lost and Darned DLC, just to get, because I believe Johnny being called to him, I think that story is a little bit before Nico. But anyways, let's just enjoy it. What up? We'll first be checking out. I'll be first seeing on the map if there's any other kind of like missions or. Well, it's true. There is Brucey's races, but I don't know how much you guys be into Brucey's races at all. Like sometimes Brucey's races can be a little bit of a wake up call, and over time I've kind of with keyboard and mouse been able to have a I can't say completely perfect, but a near perfect way of controlling the vehicles in GTA 4. Thanks to Brucey's races. And I of course a little bit play that with each chicken that has races. Yeah, give. See, Patrick McCreary, aka Packy McCreary, he wants Nico to give his sister a ring, just like, help her have a few friends to be with, because they're starting to worry that she will never find a man to love and to, to the certain traditional things of that. Okay, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna alt tab. And apparently the code's a little bit overloaded. I'm going to change the priority to high. Like that. Alright, we should be good to go now. And yep, doing that has helped so much of the performance. But yeah, apparently depending where you are on the map, on this right here, the resolution, when doing this, the resolution doesn't mean no squats. So
Hello.
So yeah,
Yeah, I hear you. No, I'm at home. No, the surgery went, as well as possible, and he's still, it's in the zone of
okay, I
his
lowered the
brain.
settings to see if that would help with anything.
They say it wakes you up, and so he's in a coma because his brain ain't telling him to wake up. But within the first 5 days of surgery is when you get brain swelling. So
Come pick me up. I'm free now.
they don't care if he wakes up yet anyway. So,
You know what? Let's just stick in the
but
file.
then they just have to
See you,
medicate.
Nico.
So it's a good thing that he is until he gets past that area. They said it's still going to be probably 2 weeks of being in intensive care. So, but they say he's young, and the doctor expects him to recover. How much, he says, is going to depend on, how strong his will is and all our support temporary. Yeah, he's stable, but he ain't waking up yet. So they really don't. It don't matter to them if he does right away, because they want to get past the 5 days of venue training. So in case they have to relieve it, they have a drain in there, and it is draining stuff. So maybe it won't swell. So.
Nico, there's an old Irish tradition that
Yeah, we
you
did.
gotta go out and get wasted with your friends.
But I don't know if it'll be useful or not.
No drinking in the next hour.
Nice one, Nico. See you soon.
Yeah. And am I supposed to be there Monday? Oh, okay. All right. I don't need to not get a check. That's why I'm saying it. But yeah, it's wonderful. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. Alright. Yeah, but he said stay out until he tells me different. That they pay me.
Hey, you.
What?
How you doing? Come on, let's go.
Okay.
This car.
Thanks, Gig. I didn't think you cared about that kind of thing.
Hey there, Jay. How you doing?
Reckless bloody drivers. Your poor car.
Yeah, well, Jay, let's just say that I'll talk when I'll feel like talking, and of course, but that doesn't exclude if people are talking in the live chat. Whenever I look, whenever I look at the live chat, I'll, look at it and chat about that. I'm just doing whatever GG4 or the episodes of Liberty City, and if I'm allowed to see GoPro today, then of course, I don't know if, like, I don't know if I really should try to do like a phone stream, just of me talking
I
with
was
them.
hoping you'd get to go today.
But then again, I could just toss it out that slight bit of idea out the window. But anyways, like I said, well, actually, I did look at Twitch and like other than this certain modded version of GT4 that has this kind of graphical overhaul, there is in fact a yeah, I did notice that people are interested in the GTA 5 gameplay I was doing, so possibly later we could do that, but I had this on mind. Also, I don't know about other people, but let's just say that for GTA 4 I have mastered, like, I don't know how much I mastered the pool minigame, but I definitely am good at bowling and darts, of knowing of, where to aim and move Nico to, you know, always claim victory. Oh my, in GT4 I think hopefully I did not mess myself over with in Darcher, because now I got myself down to 3 points, but I think I know how to fix this. I just have to do, like, shoot once in there, but then for this one, oh man, okay. So when you're down to 3 points in darts, I think I have to do, like, you have to hit the number one in a certain spot, but then try to hit it, try to shoot a dart in the area where one is double to two. Because if you want to secure your win, I think you have to basically, boom, got it. I think because of GTA 4, I think that if someone actually wanted me to play darts in IRL, I could pretty much, know what to do.
Well played, Nico. This is nice, isn't it?
What's nice?
I don't know. Getting out, doing stuff, not working or fighting with my family, getting to know you.
It's nice to get to know you. It seems like I've come pretty close to everyone else in your family.
You poor bastard, you have. I don't normally socialize with people that know my family. I try to keep those two sides of my life separate. I guess it's nice to be honest for a change. Rather than keeping my secrets about my family from you, you're probably keeping secrets about my family from me.
No comment. You don't normally take the guys you date back to meet the family?
Date?
Oh.
This isn't a date, Nico. We're just getting to know each other.
Okay
We're
there,
friends, and that's all.
well,
I couldn't date you.
okay there,
Someone
Jay.
like my brothers, I couldn't do that to myself.
Alright then, this isn't the
Huh?
date. We're just two people hanging out.
That's it.
Tommy,
But it's nice. I'm enjoying myself.
Me too. I guess this is good night then.
I'm not asking you in. We're friends, nothing more.
Goodbye, kid.
this last night's chicken, I could have swore I had another bag.
What?
This last night's chicken,
Last night's chicken, I believe I did include fries with it.
huh?
I did in fact include fries with last night's chicken.
Oh, that's not him. I
But
don't know where you got it at.
let's just say that whatever I do try to force myself to, but the reason why I'm not going crazy on leftovers is the very range of appetite. I just think maybe it's my stomach still reacting to the pork that I should have been questioning a little bit eating.
You might be heading back from church.
Alright, I was getting some hot water from my ramen. I'll come back to your stream after I come back from church. See ya. See ya, Jay. Which does remind me, one of the places I did apply to, one of the places I did apply to was in fact a Christian school, but I think one of the reasons why they're not coming back is that apparently one of the big requirements was for you to list of a physical church you're going to, and I don't know if they liked what I typed that, that I listen to these prophets and pastors online than going physically somewhere. So yeah, it seems like some Christian places that they may not accept those that do an online church.
They don't have a choice. You don't have to tell them everything about yourself.
No, I meant like when I was applying to, like I said, this, cause so.
You apply where? You don't have to tell them what your religion is. That's not part of an application.
It was for a position to do some, a position at a Christian school. Don't know if it's like,
I don't think that's part of their business there either.
It was part.
Not on paper.
It was part of the application that I was doing a little bit some time back.
Okay.
This was like a time when it was, a week or sometime before the Chili's interview.
Well, I don't have an answer for you. They shouldn't be that picky. I don't know what kind of church it was. And I don't know them personally, so I don't know if they're that picky.
I'm just telling you one place I applied to that randomly came into mind that's like, yeah, it seems like they're being picky about physical versus online church.
I don't know if they're being picky on that. I can't tell you.
Anyways, just going back to chilling to, this. Because it's definitely helping to keep, on thoughts coming. And it's just one thing that a whole bunch of business people just don't get, that for some people, gaming is almost as good as taking an antidepressant or something, because it helps to have other thoughts instead of the very ones getting at you, where basically you don't have to pay for such pills all the time. At least that's one of the positives I see in gaming, is that it's, that, but, those that, of course, they have their own kind of pains of what they think would help their minds with that.
So Jerry,
Hey there, Brandon, how you doing?
Alright, listen. Here's the Lotties and the Albanians that made the Little Italy. Tony's car is parked in an alleyway off of Belfast Street. Put the bomb in the trunk. Then follow the wise guys from their meeting back to the rest of the crew. Then you blow the bomb. Make sure no one walks away. It's easy, right?
so easy. I don't see why you ain't doing this yourself.
Nico, I wouldn't trust myself with this. You ain't got a gallon of whiskey in you. And besides, you're being paid, ain't you? Call me when it's done.
Yeah, but you're the one that decided to drink that much of whiskey, not Nico.
Complaining about a headache.
Oh, now Brent, you bring up one of the random lyrics to the first Power Rangers theme. And for me, the only way I could see myself ever actually finishing, even just one part of the series, I would have to be watching with someone that's also a fan that would also be into watching it. But then again, a lot of the time most of the time just use that just to promote their other things. But then again, let's just say that the modern stuff that I've a little bit seen of Power Rangers that's a little bit sickening is them supporting the Abomination community. Which is why, if you want to see Power Rangers, they should just, only stick to the very ones before they also went with so much of the corrupted media. The only times that certain kinds of such characters of, certain ways of how they see genders should be allowed is that if it's something that is for mature or older audiences, not in front of kid or teen minds where they should only know of, well, the traditional way of genders that should always still be the same way. People of that community, I don't mind them popping in and talking, but just don't try to, don't try to talk about, how, just please don't really say how you perceive, genders. True on that, but sadly, Seven isn't exactly giving care about taking any of their past series and putting them through certain methods of, like some other companies have done with their series of past, where they take the recordings that they did of 4x3 shows and and just having methods being done to where the stuff is pretty much as clear as day on a kind of modern day screen. well, you're just speaking of the very themes, and yeah, that kind of person that wrote or whatever party did the Batman themes, like, who knows back then if he really knew what he was doing, or if over time it just really came to him of the most, fan loved way of a Batman theme.
Forget about it.
And I completely forgot that, just in case if I wanted Nico to hang out with most or all his friends, I completely forgot that I turned on something that would freeze the in-game clock. So I unfroze it so that way there would be. Actually, if I wanted to right now, I could in fact experiment with the one part of the game, which is to basically have the in-game clock completely synchronized with the reality time. But of course, then, yeah, gotta be a little bit farther away from the enchiladas. So yeah, once it's daytime in the game, I might switch on the synchronize the system clock thing, so that way, we'll have daytime longer. But of course, the little bit negative side to that is that I don't know which missions are. I can't exactly recall which missions are, how many in-game hours are available. Although one thing of this critical overhaul I would like to see about is some of the street lights lighting, because sooner or later I may have to have some kind of way to reduce that street lights lighting, because but then again in GTA 4's time frame, I don't know if many street lights were being cautious of a certain yellow or oranges, like whatever of the light's tint, or however you would call it. The certain lights coloring from the street lights.
Go and live and drive around and get stuck with whatever colors they're using. But you don't control the government. Unfortunately, we're supposed to. That system broke.
I'm also just talking about the very street lights of, in the game where they're kind of a certain, like they're the yellow oranges kind of, of a colored light. But yeah, the very light that's shining when looking up high is more of a actual white, but yeah, on the ground, it's, that kind of colored tint. And, like I said, I wonder if I don't know if that can be, tweaked at all within the game files. And of course, you want to be careful when messing with a graphical overhaul that, okay, now it's time to give them a little surprise. The bombs are going to wake up. And here comes the awakening that the Angelis didn't expect. like, let's just say that if me and this art, let's just say that if I were to show the, cause I don't know why, but while doing this, the thought came up on mine about the very voice actor and actor to Michael and GTA 5, which is Ned Luke, cause he has a YouTube channel and he's been doing gameplay streams. Like, I've seen some of his streams where he struggles with some parts of GTA 4, and man, I would, like, any kind of fan of this game would really like to show him up on how to play this. Like, out of the entire series, Breath of the Wild 5 in some ways is the easiest, because when you're not getting shot up enough, you actually do start to heal. While in GTA 4, once you're shot, you're shot. You gotta be extremely careful of where you are so that way you can make it through. While in previous GTA games, you didn't really have all that cover, so you'd have to then rely on, doing certain side activities to somehow boost up the character's health. Okay, it seems like doing this was, up in this area. But before we before we would ever, cause Spray Pachino's right here, and like I said, before we get to Nico doing his missions, I rather Johnny doing the Ray Pacino missions first. Cause I think, like I said before, I do think that Johnny helps Ray Pacino first before Nico does. But then once we get to the mission in Lost and Darned, where Johnny, and Nico meet up, that's where basically where we'll swap back to this. So for now, we got these McCreary missions. Oh, whoops, I forgot, apparently I said practically, like, yeah, bro, I'll hang out with you, but then I completely forgot after after Nico was going out with his sister, that, oh, crumb, he wanted to hang out with Nico. But let's just say that if you were to, always show up and do things with Packy, that once he likes and respects you enough, he'll allow you car bombs, and I don't know how helpful car bombs are to the game. That was seen that mission, but so let's see. For Kate though, the sad thing is that not a lot of players would really go out with her, but some people say like, oh, if you wear this certain kind of suit and make sure to have this kind of vehicle enough times and all that somehow they found out that the show that at some point she'll just cave into Nico. But so far, I haven't really ever reached that. People that say such things should really prove it of how of what it takes to get Kate to be caved into Nico. And what I mean by caved in is seduced. funny, Kate. Very funny.
I thought so.
Fine and what?
Some gift work for the Pecorinos. I owed 'em. Oh, please. I do it myself, but I think I'm being watched by the cops. So, I think I'm about to get pinched.
Shit, really?
Yeah, it's happened before. Keep seeing the same car watching. All it needs is someone's been sneaking. We just have to find out who and make him stop. In the meantime, chill things out. So, I need your help.
Okay.
Attaboy. Come on, got something to show you. Now, Pegorino's a funny guy. Seems like his main motivation is putting his Guernsey crew on par with the 5-0 family. Lottie being atheist, he decided to stir shit up. Now the Ancelottis have an unusual alliance with some Albanians. They use him as headman, dog, bully.
I know the time.
Much like Jimmy Guido uses us. So, what you gonna do? Disguise yourself as an Albanian, and then go whack Frankie the Bro, an Ancelotti longtime capo.
Sure. Which man?
Yes.
I guess that's one way to try to keep people from sniffing that you have knocked out some kind of, I guess, gang member.
The fishes. Anyone who saw us is going to describe the Albania you got on ice.
Works. I'll let Jimmy P know about it. Cut shit on anything he throws my way. I don't know how long I'm gonna be outside, though. I feel like the cops might knock down my door any moment. Take me to 10.
Good luck with that, Jerry.
Please, look after my family if I go inside.
The mummification process ensured that the 1,000 years they so still look great, and their spirit can make love after death. Wow, now you can too. Preserve your heritage and soul in the next life by getting mummified. Just listen to one of our customers who signed up. I swear I didn't pay. Hey, what I told you before, you have to right. Oh shit! What about it?
Topol! Hey! Hey!
Hey, hey,
Brother said you needed a hand. Looks like you need more than that.
yeah, yeah.
Hey! Wake up, you fucking junkie!
Awake. I was just wishing you'd leave. Hey, hey, sit down. Oh. It's pretty good.
Good for you.
Okay. Get sanctimonious on me.
Okay. Why'd you do this to yourself?
Because it feels nice. Because it feels better to be high than not.
Does it stop you thinking?
Stops you caring. Which is even better.
So, what do you care about?
I care about getting people back who claimed I was grass. People who used that to steal shit off me.
Maybe that's what your brother was talking about. When they said you needed help taking
This guy is still threatening to kill me and my family!
What's his name?
Bucky Sligo.
Lucky Slider.
I heard he was living in Albany. Can you get access to the police computer?
Sure.
Fine, fuck. Shut him. Some pals? Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say that their brother Derek there, the only reason why we mostly visit him here is because, well, because of certain things in the past and all that, he doesn't exactly have any other general place to be at but this park. Let me just, in this you have to get a hold of a, you basically would have to get a hold of a police, like some kind of police vehicle to do this.
Hey, Derek. Apparently your guy hangs out at the burger shop in the Alderley.
Go check it out. Make sure his boys are there. I want them all to pay.
What if he's alone?
Keep the police calm. He'll see you and think you're taking him down. First thing Bucky'll do is run back to his crew. Fucking coward! Would rather everyone go down than him take them all alone. Sold me out, didn't he?
I guess he did, man. I'll tell you when it's done.
So yeah, now we gotta put a little bit of a pounding into Bucky. But of course, it's only, let's just say that Derek, Bucky, and I think two of his other pals, they were into some real serious kind of things in the past. But you know, over time, of course, once they couldn't much run anymore, and then they started riding on each other, that's where, of course, then either of them will just, you'll have someone else to do the bidding of ridding each other to stop the ratting.
Nico, my boy. Good to hear your voice. To speak to you, I mean.
There, you okay? Bucky and his boys are dead.
What? Sorry, not off for a second. Bucky dead? Good. Yeah, alive. But dead. It's all the same though, isn't it? Living, dead, good, bad, right, wrong, chalk, cheese.
I'll speak to you when you're back among the living. Give me the car, Tracy.
I'm sorry, guys. I had certain thoughts in my head. I need to just breathe through. Also, due to how this basically, let's see here. Just double checking the performance. So, in order for me to switch back to the Lost and Darned, I have to like save and then force end the game just to bring it back up to load up. So yeah, I can't just like select a certain save and have it try to load the DLC or from DLC to 4. Until anyone chats up in the live chat, I'm just gonna have my mic muted.
Sometimes when I'm sitting at home watching the stuff they put on television and all those idiots desperate to be famous for being famous or famous for having really rich parents, and I think to myself, I really miss the drugs. Ah, fuck, I really miss the drugs. This shit would make some sense if it's some really strong drugs. Sober, it makes you want to leap off a tall building, but you can't even get on rooftops in this town because of the terror. Oh, shit, there's a terrorist. Oh, my God, excuse me. Can I go into jail right now? Jump off of this, Liberty City. It's Liberty Rock Radio.
WKTT, because democracy is worth suppressing rights for. WKTT 1066.
Welcome back to hell, people. Yes, the hell of truth. Here on Conspire, in which everything is real, apart from my name, John Smith. Entirely living off the grid. No phone. They pay me in cash. I don't have a social security number. I am wearing a mask. Why? Because I tell you not to kill you. And, no one wants to broadcast to corpses. But let's just say, I have a lot of friends and a lot of enemies in very high places. The people who pull the strings are the people you know. Not President Lawton, but the guy who tells him what to say. Joe Lawton, by the way, went to the same grad program at the University of San Fierro that the man who invented the credit default swap system went to. Now, our economy's in the shitter, and they're all rich. Not complex, not difficult, just joint knots. They were in the same fraternity in college. That fraternity liked to get pledges too.
What's up, baby?
Nothing. Ray's a friend.
Raise a friend? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's a friend. He's a friend like you, baby. I mean, not like you, but we ain't doing nothing. I mean, not at the moment, but he's a friend, and he's been real good to me, and we need you. We need you to do this for us, all right?
Yeah,
Ray,
actually, it's
we broke up. You was with that Layla girl.
It's all over now, baby. You know that. And you
Actually,
gotta get off
actually,
this
it's one of those sad cases of her that she slowly went
job.
to,
First. Where is he?
she went to so much of certain drugs and all that, and because that she also turned to a bit of a slut, just
Huh? Ashley says you want some.
for her to have such highs still.
My name was Coco Don. That was it. I missed the exit.
Yep.
Listen. I got a little business problem.
Oh, yeah?
Problem. I can't be seen here. Conflict of interest.
Well, I imagine that happens quite often.
You don't like me too much, do you?
Does anyone like you too much?
I'll tell you what. You go do this job, you get yourself some real money, you buy yourself some real friends.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, I should be in love by a guy named Gabe.
Should be no problem with that.
Good. And stay in touch. Johnny! Don't get too clever.
Jonathan, what can I do for you?
Brother James, we got a hookup in Broker. Might need some help.
All right, man. I'll let the Lost Brotherhood over there know you're coming. They like getting as dirty as the rest of us.
Appreciate it, man.
I'm only pausing because I want to check this. I'll hit what I want to hear when I feel to, guys. Now that you're a chapter leader, you should take advantage. Get turning play up.
All right, brothers. We got some ice to take. Johnny K. Let's do this. Okay, my brothers. We're ripping off some guy with mob connections down by the docks. If these rocks are like I'm told they are, the Lost MC's gonna do real well out of this deal. Might even be able to extract some more money from the smug goonbob bastard who gave us the job in the first place. Let's fucking do this thing! Hell yeah! Brothers for life, Lost forever!
Yeah, nice fun. A little bit banging into the bike.
These are great. They're great. 2 million. You had your head in the oven.
Mr. Tony, I have what they tell you, perfect clarity, beautiful clarity, well cut and a shitload of carrots. What do you expect?
Tony, they're gorgeous. Just like you. Come
Oh,
on.
jeez.
Get out of here. This is
Uh.
Ignore him. I'll be up all night with some. Tony. You're a shit. Yeah. Minus. Try to throw that into the equation. Here's the money we agreed upon this time. Just give us the ice.
All right.
Thanks. Oh, shit, Tony, we out of here. Come on, let's go. Hurry, get into the car, and don't fuck about, okay?
I got the ice! You make sure those two don't come back at us!
Well, guys, after breathing, and I purposely had to, in my brain, kind of limit how I process thoughts. And believe me, that, like, I don't mean to make myself sound dumb at all, but I sometimes have to for me to feel to continue pressing on with eliminating the possibility of depression or anxiety. I don't know why, but so far it's been a little bit more, it's been a bit of the anxiety part though. Oh, great. The traffic was so much backed up where Johnny, in the process, got accidentally ran over.
You take those two, I'll chase the rocks.
the trash now. So Ray better hope a garbage truck doesn't come around anytime soon. Ray got any money for me?
There ain't no money yet. Ray's got to sell this stuff before you get your cut. He'll be in touch, sweet. I love you, Johnny.
Not enough, you don't.
To America. Now here's my thing. I won't go down south on either. Why? Does not help with populating this great country with real Americans. It's about pleasure, not procreation, and that is pointless. Okay, now if you can't alliterate a real idea, it's too complicated, and I will not blind you with science. Now I know why bigamy is illegal in most states. You know, it's tough. It's tough serving two women. In my line of work, you need to be able to sing the national anthem or a spiritual show tune with equal amounts of enthusiasm.
Ray Mundo.
John. Ashley sends a love. Yeah. You gotta give that girl another chance, you know? You kids are perfect for each other.
Thanks for the advice, Ray. I was thinking the same thing about you and a coffin. You got that diamond money?
You're gonna have to work for it, friend. Hope you don't mind sweating a little. Handover's happening at the Livatonian. Just make sure my man Nicky walks away with half the bread, buddy. Ciao.
Well, guys, I know that this would happen. Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to continue this later. I'm going to allow you know, a reboot to happen. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be